I feel like people should just stop subscribing to the idea of simply killing Spenter rolls even on a Vortex script in general.
Yes.
Because
I don't like that.
yeah,
I mean, it's best when if you have like no information to go off, you have to kill someone.
Yeah.
yeah, no, it makes sense. It's just if someone is okay to die, it generally means that either they're faking it really well or you just should kill someone else. But I understand where that comes from.
Yeah, I mean, I could have done the same thing and just been like, no, kill me, I'm a good kill, it's fine. And then turn evil and then have everyone trust me. That would be great.
Okay, I think we've got another 12p. Hopefully this one will be longer than the last. Alright, I'll go make another game. Let's see. Will the RNG lend us the power to run a shovel-out game? No, RNG says Pukka. Pukka Godfather Witch, is that enough depth? I think so. That's probably okay. We'll give 3 outsiders. We'll give Barber for mobility, we'll give Drunk, and we'll give Tinker. And then we'll put an actual Gossip in again for extra death. Meter with Pukka is a bit sad. Slayer's probably fine. Oracle's fine. Seamstress. Preacher to prevent the kills, I like that. Grandmother. How much more info do we need to give to this town? Gossip, Oracle, Seamstress, Grandmother. I'm not putting the Chambermaid in the bag. I think I'll give Chambermaid as a bluff. Because Chambermaid as a bluff is fun. I'll give Chambermaid, Minstrel, and Farmer. Or do I put Farmer in the bag instead? Actually, screw it. Let's just put the mayor. And one of these people needs to be drunk, so it's fine.
Well, there's like rules and then there's like social mores. So I'm just like checking like
We
oh,
are
everyone
ready.
here
Good
seems
night.
to know each other.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, we said chambermaid, artisan minstrel or farmer minstrel. I'll give them the freedom to choose. Chambermaid is a hard bluff. I want the grandmother to stay sober and maybe actually see the drunk.
I just went in to change my raise hand thing and I almost left the game. I was like, oh my god, no, no.
Oh, yeah.
I pressed it, no, I don't want to. Slight panic.
Oh. So info. Then the preacher acts before the Pukka, so make a choice. Then the Godfather learns the first preacher. First preacher. Let's see if the preacher snipes the Godfather. No. Okay. No sweetheart. No sweetheart. Barber. Drunk. Tinker. Alright.
My foster cat can apparently do a 5.5-foot vertical leap, which is
Nice. My parents used to have a Norwegian forest cat, which could jump around like 8 feet up into the air from the ground.
That's so ridiculous.
It was nuts, and he was giant. He was like a lion.
I could jump 10 feet if I stretched.
Same.
So Waffles is cursed. Pukka acts.
I just look down. I'm like, you're not supposed
Oh.
to be here.
Damn it! I've made this book. I've made a mistake again. I was supposed to wait to give it to our mother info. I forgot that I hadn't woken the book. Storytelling is hard. Fortunately, it does not matter. Hip is poisoned. Sad mayor. Sad mayor. They're gonna figure out this book very fast. And that's our law. Also, the moment that the Tinker nominates, I can kill somebody. Which is funny. Although, I think I'm not gonna do it immediately. Rub T. Rub T is the witch. So this is fine. If they get the witch killed, then whatever. No. Chum said, oh, yeah, got it here. Fantastic. You got it.
The fun things to do at night.
Simpsons spent. Good morning, town. You know how they say be there or be square. So try to somehow make the circle into a square. In 6 minutes. Good luck. The whole joke is that we run the broken circles. If that was not evident. Let's listen in on fake Mez words. That's fun.
It's such a great game plan setup.
Yeah.
I'm super disappointed.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I am either the Clockmaker or the Oracle.
Cool. I have decided that this game I will claim farmer,
Okay, nice. Sounds good.
which is why I've been holding up the farmer thing all night.
Very good. All right,
Yeah,
sounds
yeah.
good. Thanks.
So that very subtle.
Say
Farmer is
There was seamstress.
mine was seamstress that hasn't used it, or gossip.
Gossip. Okay, cool. Should
Thanks.
I? If you are the gossip, do you want me to gossip with you?
I'll gossip something. I don't know.
Alright, cool. Bye.
But I believe in you.
I hate you, Voidstar.
You can achieve whatever you want, little Aaron. I believe in you.
I did nothing wrong to anybody.
Oh, Håkon.
Hi, I'm the seamstress with a no between Imphias and Rob T Films.
Between Empires and Rob Tippel. That good to know. Like I know. Okay, yeah, okay. Tell him the gossip. Do you want me to gossip something
Well,
regarding
um,
Empires films?
I went to Rob T Films immediately just to see if I can catch one of them without bluffs, and all Rob would say is that he is townsfolk. No threes, no claims, nothing. Just he is townsfolk and would not narrow it down further.
Okay, so let's assume Manion then. Uh, do you want me to gossip then something about minions? Like a minion, at least one minion is between charm and escapism, clockwise inclusive, something like that.
Um, you could, but that's kind of a wide net.
I'm either preacher or farmer.
Preacher, farmer. Neat. I'll tell you, I'm the minstrel or the gossip.
Okay.
Alrighty. Thank you.
Okay, I'll try to.
Oh, that is going to be happy to die today.
Cool. I will tell you that I'm a role that isn't going to be happy with dying today.
You are a second one who told me that.
Yeah, that's because I'm the demon.
Oh yeah, right. That's a good role to not die day one.
Yeah.
Bold.
I'm actually the mez. You want a mez word?
If you are actually the mess, I wouldn't actually wanna.
That's cool. I'm not the mez. I'm.
Yeah.
Do you want to say roughly what you are? I promise I won't number
Not
you.
really, actually. Actually, not really. There are a lot of roles that are gonna have like that kind of thing that they would like to die. So
Yeah. All right, no worries.
Yep. Okay, thanks.
See ya.
6, I'm either the mayor, minstrel, monk, oracle, chambermaid, or preacher.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Yeah. See ya.
Bye.
Yes, the famous 6 for 6, as in claim half the script. Wonderful.
I'm gonna do a kind of like soft heart, whatever claim. I'm gonna say that I'm a rogue that would be happy to die today.
Okay, happy to die. So that includes clockmaker, grandmother, tinker. Fine. I'll tell you that I don't know. I want to do something similar, like not the roles, but like a clue. But I.
Hello. What's up?
Melancholy, whatever, however you say it.
Okay, understood. Good luck.
Melancholy. There we go.
Yeah, I got it. Okay. 15th of February. Do you trust this? No.
Talk to me. All right.
20 seconds. I think I've had enough.
You're lucky I have just great luck and I can probably guess what you are.
What a productive day in town.
Okay, nominations and shenanigans are open. Let me recall those two people who are still... Oh, there we are. I have a quick question for the town. Actually, I'll do this privately, but I have a request from somebody who would like to be a traveler deviant. So if anyone is opposed to having a traveler, you can message me privately and tell me, and in total privacy, you will not be outed or anything. If I do not hear any objections in, say, the next 2 or 3 minutes, then I will be adding this traveler starting from the next night phase. Again, you can message me anytime, and with that, let's open for hands. Let's go.
They just better be funny if they're going to be a deviant.
Yeah.
Well, yes, of course. That's. I will run it as being funny or helpful. So doing something that brightens the mood of the game, or that somehow helps. Not necessarily their team, but the players maintain a good atmosphere and be productive, whatever team they're on. Anyway, Seb.
Yeah, I would like to gossip that the demon is between Aaron and Hipscapism clockwise inclusive.
Aaron and hip escapism. Okay, understood. Caleb.
I'd like to gossip that Aaron is the demon and Thomas is a minion.
Understood. Amphius.
Mine is a shenanigan, also Matthias, but it's no big deal.
Okay, Matthias.
Nope. My shenanigan is, for a Vortox check, I'm happy to be nominated and I won't fight for my life, unless we think we found the demon day one.
Oh, we did last time.
All right, Smelly.
That was
I
via
would
Slayer.
like to gossip that assuming that I am seat 1 and Matilda is seat 2, the demon is on an even numbered seat.
Okay, so Matilda,
I mean, you're
Sean,
literally C12.
Rob, Thomas, Seb, and Matthias. Matilda.
I would like to gossip that there's a pit hag in play.
Ooh.
Understood. Aaron.
I would like to claim Slayer and shoot demon.
Okay, that's appropriate. What's your weapon of choice?
Demon.
Okay, Aaron picks up a demon and throws it at demon, who, however, is actually not the demon and does not die.
Oh no.
I mean, that tracks.
Chum.
Can I gossip that with Matilda's seat 7, that seat 7's not the demon?
Okay.
Great.
Waffles.
I would like to gossip that a sober and healthy chef would get a 2.
Understood. Rufty?
I'd like to gossip that it is a Vortox game and everything isn't real.
Okay. Thomas?
I would like to Slayer shoot Waffle.
Okay, weapon of choice.
Good choice.
Seat 5.
My
So
own chair?
Thomas picks up waffles and throws them at Waffles, who is a waffle, so it just makes a waffle stack.
Ooh. Well, I mean, you've improved the situation.
That's true.
We have now 2 confirmed, not the demons.
Let's go.
Crazy.
I mean 4 because also the Slayers, right?
True.
Oh, true.
So true.
True.
Exactly how that works.
Can I message?
I actually haven't found any suspicious people yet. Everyone I talk to seems pretty much like what they say they are.
Yeah, we're obviously
mean,
all good. There's no evil
I
things.
found it odd that someone included drunk in their 2s, but that was the only
I also enjoyed that, yeah.
Looking to see. Nope, no atheist. Okay, cool.
May I nominate Matthias, please?
Yes, was that Waffles?
It was Waffles.
Alright, Waffles nominates Matthias. Goodbye, Waffles. What's your accusation?
No!
Wait.
Which?
Okay, which game?
Damn.
Oh.
At least.
Worst decision. Well, there goes my plan. But Matthias claimed to be good Vortox food. I think, based on what they have said, that could be true. So yeah, if we have to kill someone, they said they'd be okay with it.
Matthias?
I was gonna do a dramatic thing calling you a traitor, but then you got witch killed, so now I feel bad.
Okay, 6 is majority.
I mean, notably, I'm also.
We'll be dead buddies together. It's fine.
We should probably just put just 6 on this, right?
Wait, your death shroud went away.
It'll come back.
Okay. I didn't know
6 is enough.
somehow you got resurrected.
No, it just.
I'm like,
during
do we have a
voting it goes
wizard?
away.
What's happening?
There is a Shabaloff on the
Yeah,
screen.
daytime shab.
Oh
But
yeah.
it's only
Shab?
night 2.
Thomas nominates Thomas.
Thomas nominates Thomas. Why?
I mean, if you don't want the other person to die, you might as well kill me. I'm even happy to die. It's not that that I am open to die. I would love to die. Please kill me.
Okay, Thomas asks for death. 6 to tie, 7 to die.
All right, we found the damsel, guys.
Yeah, like checking for Doom Dandy.
I'm hitting C so hard in this script. I'm like, wait, what?
Well, I won't do it. Clock on the Blood Tower,
Yeah, guys, I
amazing.
think this
Hi,
is fine.
Atreides.
And we all agree.
Yes,
Yes.
and we're all silent.
Execute. Execute. Execute.
Alright, I'll put
Kill
a
him.
30-second timer.
Day 1 good win again.
By the demon wanting to get put on the block and voting for themselves.
Hey, they got
Is
a
it-
witch curse off at
Trying
least,
to
right?
This is the
Yeah.
boldest
Uh,
Vigor Mortis
Demon Wolf?
play I've ever done.
Demon Wolf, do you have something to say, Demon Wolf?
Nominates Rob T Films.
Demon Wolf nominates?
Rob T film.
Rob T.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, no, ignore the death shroud. That didn't happen.
Nice win.
Yes.
Double choice.
Demon Wolf, what's your accusation?
Oh, Minion Panic. Can we get my demon off the block, please?
I'm like, do we have a virgin witch? Like, what's happening?
Rob T, do you endorse Demon Panic?
I don't endorse that. Asshole, don't vote for me. I'm a
Okay.
good guy.
6 ties, 7 dies.
You will rise up.
Yeah, my Vigor Mortis play is leaving.
Okay,
so.
let's not actually tie that.
Let's not
I
vote
didn't want to, but
I would
Dude.
be actually surprised if someone tried that.
No, that was for the lols.
3, 1, do it.
Yes, that was entirely a joke, Nom.
the lag betrayed me.
Matthias dies. Oh boy. Good night.
Ah,
It's okay, my Scarlet Woman's got this.
cool.
Great.
Cool.
Yeah.
I was the damsel yesterday, and I was witch cursed and died to it. And I was just like, thank God.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Also, well played, witch.
You said witch. You said it like you meant something else.
Yeah. No, I was perfectly happy to be witch cursed in that game. Thank you. Get me out of here.
Godfather doesn't get anything. We can
So-
wake the book up.
How are we feeling about our information?
I don't think I've talked to anyone who claims to have had information.
Same.
I would have, but that's
Hopefully it's
gone.
different tomorrow.
Very strong Chinese.
I have some suspicions.
Oh, the Drunkard's Curse. That could be spicy. I think Matilda's gossip was false, but I'll check with her. Hello.
Hello.
Could you remind me what you gossiped yesterday?
That there's a pit high.
Alright, cool. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Yeah, it was false.
Someone has an industrial fan, and that's cool.
We've got... That's about our lot. That's their creatures.
You ever have one of those moments where you're like, oh, I have completely confirmable information, and then someone brings up a simple game mechanic, and you're like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, town. You wake to find that Hip did not survive the night. 5 minutes. Good luck. That's gonna be the big Pukka, I think.
Unfortunately, you're not what you think you are. And they told me their role, and then I told them what they were, and we're like, that's frustrating. And then I realized that, wait, but if it's actually a Vortox, which is why I'm sacrificing myself, you're either not my grandchild or that's not your role.
Yeah. Do you want to say who the grandchild was?
My grandchild is Aaron.
Aaron. I see. Okay.
So I'm like, oh, did I just ruin our Slayer?
Yeah. We also we had this like a couple games ago where like the grandmother saw a drunk in a Vortox game, so it doesn't rule out Vortox. Which,
yeah. Because I was like, I'm a grandmother. I'm Vortox bait. And then we can't get double kills. This is wonderful. And then as soon as I died, I'm like, I just burned our Slayer.
Yeah. Oh, Aaron was the Slayer?
Yeah. Well, they thought they were.
Yeah.
I saw them as the drunk.
They could still have been, but you know.
But
we
they
can't
then
say
Slayer
for it.
shot.
Until
which
we
wasn't the
confirm it's
plan.
Vortox world. Yeah, that's rough.
The good news is, if it is a Vortox, Demon Wolf is not the demon.
True.
That's the only thing we can know for sure.
I mean, it could also be, Vigor Mortis or Shabaloth or Pukka. And I could have been poisoned, or you could have been poisoned at some point.
If it was Pukka, I'd be dead right now because I used it night 1.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Seamstress.
So it has to be a Vortox or you're evil.
I'm gonna say Vortox or Pukka. That's what I'm thinking, if your information's right.
It's probably a Pukka game.
Why do you think so?
Because I was the mayor.
Oh, you were the mayor, so it didn't bounce. Okay. So we're looking for another poison player. I heard about a player or someone that might be poisoned. I did not heard about the player specifically, but there might be someone else poisoned yesterday. So let's not jump to conclusion that you are Pukka poisoned. That could have been something
Okay,
else.
let's not. Nice. See ya.
Okay, thanks.
Townsfolk. You're a...
Okay.
So
it's funny. Aaron was claiming drunk in their twos.
Well, they were my first conversation.
Yeah, I see.
I'm one of those grandmothers who's very quick to send cards to my grandchildren.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that is all of my information. What are you comfortable sharing?
I've preached a couple people now.
Ooh. And we haven't really seen a lot of minion abilities.
No.
But like Mizephiles and Godfather you can't see.
Yeah.
So okay. All right.
What you said to him.
As the drunk and a barber.
Okay.
Hello, hello.
Hello. I'm like very half-assedly bluffing an artist consult because I don't want to talk to the people in town square because I don't want to share my claim to dead people. That's well.
Have you talked to your evil team yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
They gave me bluffs. I only remember one of them, but it's chambermaid, so I'm not that so I'm claiming farmer, except there's maybe a farmer claim, so I'm just gonna avoid talking to the trusted dead so that I don't.
That
have
makes
to claim.
sense. But why are you
Right.
into bluffing chambermaid? You love the chambermaid. It's your favorite
Yeah,
role.
yeah. I love the chambermaid. The chambermaid's so cool.
Hell yeah.
Right. Like,
Good luck. Bye. He hates the chambermaid.
Yeah, I need to get to. I just need to set up.
Oh nope, I'm not getting double donked.
I don't know if I.
Well, now you are.
Nope. I was here.
Now we all are.
Yeah, but you don't tell me what to do.
We're all bad players.
That is
All right,
true.
all right. Anyway, shenanigans and nominations are open. Demon.
I have a simple question for town. Do people think it is a Vortox game?
Most likely not.
Ooh.
Okay, Seb, do you want to go?
Interesting.
Who?
Seb, I'm just going clockwise from the first person.
Okay,
I
fair
saw.
enough.
Seb.
I will gossip that the demon is between Thomas and Caleb J, clockwise inclusive.
Understood. Matthias.
If it is not a Vortox world, then I can say with confidence that Aaron is on the good team. If it is a Vortox world, I can say with confidence that Demon Wolf is not the demon. I was your grandmother.
Smelly.
I would like to gossip that a good player's turned evil.
Oh no.
All right. Aaron.
I would like to claim Slayer again and shoot Smelly.
You've already claimed the Slayer, but sure. Chum.
I'll claim Slayer and shoot myself.
Okay. Weapon of choice.
My own chair.
Okay, Smelly does a somersault and falls under his own chair, but somehow survives. Chum.
Dope somersault.
can I gossip that it's a vigor game?
Okay. Rob T.
I'd like to gossip that it's a Shabeloth game.
All right, Mathilda.
I'll gossip it's a Vortox. Also, when I hold up a farmer thing, that's still a hand, even though it's kind of invisible.
All right. Demon.
Demon Wolf
This
the
is
player,
so
not the
bad.
demon of the game.
Demon Wolf. I can call you Wolf if you'd like, or just Demon Wolf.
Not a problem. This is a nom hand from when they're open.
They are open.
Oh, fantastic. I nominate Rob T. Films.
All right. Why do you want Rob T to die?
Well, I trust Imphias, and I should qualify that with, hi, I'm the seamstress with a no between Imphias and Rob T. Films. So there's three options. One, he's evil. Two, it's a Vortox game, which people don't think is true. Or three, I'm the drunk.
All right, Rob T.
I don't necessarily trust Demon because Demon and Seb seem to have done a role swap, so I don't know if that's like two evil people, collaborating on a ruse or, whatever it is, or if it's Vortox or Pukka or something. You can vote for me if you want, because I'm an artist and I haven't used my question, and I'm kind of paranoid that it could be Pukka or Vortox because, if I use my question, it might even be wrong, so there's no point in me existing. So go for it.
Okay, majority is 5.
Yeah, you did it wrong in voting logic last game, but isn't all living like a little much?
My grandchild is the drunk, so there's no way Rob T is the drunk.
5 is enough. Rob T is on the block.
So
No,
it's
the
only two
potential
options.
drunk would be me.
Yeah, pertinent. Hip, is your claim public?
I've claimed it to everybody who cared to hear it. Sure, I was the mayor.
Okay, with that in mind, that means this is either a Pukka game and Hip's escapism was Pukka poison, because mayor unlikely to die night 2. Really, really unlikely. Or Hip is a bigger kill minion, in which case there is no vortex. if we
Ooh.
believe that.
Do we
With
have
that in
any
mind,
outsider
with that in
count?
mind, I believe Demon Wolf, and I think Rob T is just a minion without bluffs.
See, this is good because I blindly trust mayors, and it has statistically never worked out for me.
I
I
think
mean,
I've had one mayor win.
Robdy, maybe if you're gonna die, just
That-
go and ask the like 2
Same.
+ 2 +
Yeah.
4 question, so we know something about poisoning or vortex.
Oh yeah, true. True.
And then
Or
we'll know
narrow
about
down
the
demon candidates. That's
grandmother
also very useful.
situation.
For the record, I think someone asked. I haven't heard any face-up outsiders. I don't know if the same is true for other people.
Yeah, I haven't heard any.
I've heard of an outsider.
Yeah, I've heard of one.
In addition to the potential drunk stuff.
No, it's
No, that's the one
Yeah.
we've heard of.
I'll
I've
give
heard
it
of
30
a
seconds.
different one.
I mean, if it's minus, I mean, it could just be outsiders hiding. They have reasons to hide here.
Yeah.
But otherwise,
No, I've heard
it's
of
potentially Vigor, potentially Godfather.
I've heard of different outsider drunk.
I mean,
Okay.
Okay.
I spoke to a minion today. Do you want to try and stop this?
Who's a minion then?
Well, I'm not going to out someone's role.
Mez?
Let me guess.
Not
Melly.
even the minions?
What makes you think I'm a minion?
Rob T is dead. Good night.
Just
Oh.
giving out Mez
Rob T was
words
claiming
doesn't mean
artists never asked the artist question.
That's
I
really
was,
weird.
I was actually expecting that to be the end of the game.
Yeah.
Same.
Wait.
Yeah, so Rob T
Because I
just
hate you for making me so melancholy.
basically confirmed.
Yeah. I mean, I'm actually surprised. Like, the
Oh no.
Can
The
you
demon
repeat
got
that?
Thomas as they were solving the game.
Oh no.
He was like, I'm actually surprised that fall off the chair. It's like, oh no.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm confirming something.
Yes.
If I Pukka poison myself, will I kill myself? Because I like become poisoned and I don't have an ability.
No. So if the Pukka self-poisons, then they will not be killing anyone else for the rest of the game. Because they are poisoned and they cannot become unpoisoned. At least on this script. On this script.
Okay, because I was gonna try and fucking. Okay, I could do that and then become pit hag. Would I still be poisoned though?
So if your intention is to sink, your best option is to just pick a dead player.
But yeah, but Seb would still die, right?
Yeah. If you are sober, then Seb will die.
That's rough. Okay, thank you.
Right, no problem. Bye.
There's
Asking
too
the
many
real
kettles of
questions
fish.
We need to have the important conversations at night.
If
Thomas, you were
Universal
saying
Studios Tokyo
something
has told me
before.
anything about kettles of fish.
Yep. That's great.
Sorry, Seb,
Thomas.
you were saying something important.
Yeah, like Thomas was saying something before they disconnected. What was it?
I'm not really sure because I was working on my reconnecting.
Does it have to do with fish kettles?
I will kill the Tinker after announcing the dawn, I think. Supposed to make Matilda believe that there may be a Godfather. A Vortox. And because I think that this is probably the best chance for the evil team to get a Godfather kill.
What kind of night conversations are considered
Enough time?
okay?
Yeah.
You're listening to the correct night.
Yes. Very much so.
Good morning, good morning. Except if your name is Seb, who
Fuck,
did not survive the night. Oh, and Thomas is dead too.
Oh no.
Oh.
3 minutes.
Tinker.
Okay.
Guys, I am the barber, so take that into
Both
account.
outside is dead.
I'm still the barber, by the way. So.
That's our second outsider. That tells us something.
That's,
Yeah. Vortox.
That's two
also-
outsiders,
That's
did
three.
you hear
That's three.
me, Tinker?
You're
Who's
the
Tinker?
Tinker?
Drunk
Yep.
Tinker Barber.
That's why I wanted to die day one.
Mm,
So that means Godfather.
yeah. Or the drunk info thing is messed
hang
with
on.
somehow.
Oh wait, no, that's our third. Yeah, okay.
I'm not saying I'm the drunk. I'm saying potentially I might be drunk because both my pings, one of them nommed themselves Day One. The second one claims to be artist.
Yeah.
Was
Did you spend
People
it?
don't think it's a Vortox, so
I haven't spent it because I'm not even an
Can't be-
artist. I'm a
Can't
sweetheart.
be drunk though, because the
You're playing
grandmother saw their
sweetheart?
grandchild as
Mhm.
the drunk.
So all 4 outsiders are in play, is what we're saying?
Apparently,
possible. I
we
don't
can
think
only have +1.
Yeah.
I think we're saying. I would like to say there is no guarantee I am the drunk.
No, but we have a grandmother who's seen
A
them.
grandmother that's a grandmother that's apparently saw.
Did feel a little cagey to me. Like, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, do you want to do like I'll match whatever claims you want to do. And it was like, oh, let's do like 2s or 3s, which could just be a bluffless minion. I think it was fairly early into the day, but I can't recall.
But I have told you all of the information that I have.
Mhm.
Also, that Demon Wolf told me they were the seamstress before they came out with that publicly.
Yeah, I heard that floating around, I believe.
What would you like to tell me?
I'll tell you the truth. I've only told Thomas, who hopefully at this point is just not evil. He died last night, so I doubt it.
People want to join us left and right.
I'm the farmer. Matilda's claiming it.
Oh.
I don't know what they're doing. We're not in a role swap, but like people have reasons to claim farmer, right? So it's whatever. I trust
Yeah.
you. So.
Yes, they probably maybe monk, something like that.
Yeah. Could be monk. Could be like a once per game, or like I don't know. I won't push on it until later if they're really sticking to it, but I doubt it. They seem very like unconvincing in our chat.
Alright, so I'm gonna push on Caleb for socials. Do we want to let Seb in?
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, I don't mind Susan. I think Seb's good.
Hi, Seb.
Yeah, and Faiz, I apparently confused about your information. What is your information?
I'm the grandmother. Aaron is my grandson. They are the drunk. They saw themselves as the slayer.
Evil minions trying to hide that there is no Godfather in play.
Yeah.
So
In which
they're
case, we have a
claiming too
lot
many.
of dead evil. Because
Yeah.
claims are dead.
I think
They
it's
killed.
That is an aggressive double dong. As someone who has spent many nights in New York City clubs, that is an aggressive double dong.
You're tempting me to triple dong just to fight people.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
I'm a contrarian, but no, I'm not. I'm not always mean. Seb.
Oh.
Yeah, so again, for the people that are saying that this might be a Vortox game, the only way to explain hip escapism death, since they are claiming Mayor that died in the second night, it can only be explained by either Hip is a beer kill minion, or they were Pukka poison, which I think is the most likely explanation.
I mean, there's a world in which I also just died to a demon, which is also possible, right? But...
Yeah, but a mayor dying first by a demon and not proccing to anyone, not jumping to anyone else. I see that pretty unlikely. With that in mind,
Gotta be poisoning, right? Because why was there no mayor votes?
But
Yeah,
Seb,
we-
that also means that your barber swap wouldn't have gone off, right?
Wait,
Because you
that's
put the
also
poison inside.
Yeah,
possible.
if it's Pukka, yeah.
Yeah, with that in
And
mind, Rob T is just a minion, right? Because they're claiming artists never ask their artists.
I mean, I'm a
questions.
sweetheart. I lied about being an artist.
Why don't I believe you? That's the issue.
I don't know why you don't
That's all
believe
for
me,
outsiders.
Seb. You could
So
be
someone's
like
drunk.
a minion.
There's way too many outsiders.
There's a drunker, there's an outsider somewhere, I think.
Apparently, the
I've been
grandmother.
saying there's a drunk for like several days now.
I mean, I drunk someone, but I'm not going to tell you who.
You don't know who.
Cham has his hand up.
You're just a minion, whatever.
Can we
can
let
I-
Cham speak? Yeah. Go, Cham.
Can I gossip that a player got sober seamstress info at some point this game?
Okay.
Sober true.
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh. Are we at a
How are
stalemate
we-
of sorts?
How are we feeling
question
on
for you.
executions? I had heard a suggestion today, but open to hearing what other people think.
Demon Wolf?
Hey, I'm sorry, Demon Wolf.
I just have a question for you, Matthias. You are the grandmother, correct?
Yes.
You saw the drunk?
Yes.
Okay. And it wasn't me.
Who was the grandchild?
It was not you.
Thank
Demon
you.
Wolf.
Was it me?
It was you, Aaron.
Okay. There's been a lot going around. I've been getting confused.
Hey, Smelly. And I'm
Yeah.
sorry that that's how I'm addressing you, but that's your name. Hey, Smelly, I'd like what you said your role is to me to work and happen. So if that's the case, maybe you should nominate Caleb.
You want me to nominate Caleb?
If you'd like the role that you suggested is yours to work.
Okay, yeah, sure.
What
I'll
role
nominate
is?
Caleb.
I don't understand.
Smelly nominates Caleb.
I'll pass the accusation to. What was your? How did you pronounce your name again? Sorry.
Matthias. It's a
Matthias.
fake word, so that's fine. So this is just social, and I'm sure if we play more games, I'm going to feel foolish in the future, Caleb. When we spoke, after we spoke, I put Godfather down as your token, and that was before I knew there were 3 outsiders. Just the way we spoke, I'm like, oh, this is a minion. We spoke a little more. I'm like, that's the Godfather. Cool. This is all social. There's nothing mechanical pointing at Caleb.
I don't know why I sound like a godfather, because I'm not. I've been pretty open that I'm the preacher all game.
Alright, majority is 3.
Don't waste a dead vote if we don't need it.
Come kill.
Yeah, definitely don't waste
I mean,
a dead
unless
vote
you're
on something
confident enough
mechanical
to
that
leave.
doesn't have a mechanical basis. This is just social. I'm like, oh, that's the
Three's
Godfather.
enough.
And that could just be he seems stern and firm.
I mean, does anyone have anything on it? I haven't heard anything mechanically, so I'm happy to follow socials. But I don't know if anyone has.
I'm
like,
inclined
info.
to go with Matthias here. I did try and vote. I don't know what's going on with my ping, but if you are claiming preacher to everyone, I feel like you would have died sooner.
I know, it's bothered me too. I don't know why I haven't died. Unless the demon thought they could frame me.
Question for you.
Caleb, if you want to say something, go ahead.
I would like to nominate Aaron, please.
Okay, Caleb nominates Aaron. Why?
Here's my thought on this. I was bothered literally day 1 when they were claiming drunk in their 2s. I know that the grandmother saw them as the drunk, and maybe that's why they were claiming it. But I also feel like there could be a world where they're just the demon and Matthias was Pukka poisoned.
Aaron, what's your defense?
Well, I'm a use slayer, but I really think this might just be a Godfather pushing for a quick win
I promise you.
on me dying, me being an outsider, them getting a kill, then the demon gets a kill.
Okay, 3 ties, 4 dice.
Yeah, if we think there's a Godfather, I don't think.
We've only seen a witch.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
there's 3.
Is
Which
there
Godfather
four?
is what it's looking like.
That is a very interesting dead vote. I will
One's
say.
not enough.
Yeah.
I'm not voting on anything Rob's voting on because they're clearly bad.
They can't vote.
I think it
used
can
my
be.
vote, my only vote.
Yeah, and something no one else was voting on.
I think it can be like non-god. I can see the world, but I think it's very niche because it's for outsiders, right? So you have to place
Yeah.
some of the outsiders as evil.
But that doesn't work, right? Because they're
I'm
all
thinking
dead.
the Twitch world I've been looking at is like 4 talks, but I can't explain why the mayor's dying.
Well, the good news is Chum's still the chambermaid, so we have our most powerful townsfolk still alive.
I didn't hear anything there. It's fine.
Thanks for giving me the role. I didn't know.
I literally didn't know either, so I just
I
put
mean, it's
chambermaid.
it doesn't inform what we do today.
And it makes me pretty suspicious of Chump then. Since
No, Chum's our best information getting role.
Since a lot of people knew.
Caleb is dead. Go to bed.
What was that death boat?
Yeah, I'd like to know that too.
I mean, the good news is if whom I've trusted is trustworthy, we're going to wake up tomorrow to no deaths, and it's going to be pretty great.
And I've asked for a specific thing.
What? Okay. That's a choice. So Smelly is probably trying to sell that he is the minstrel. And it doesn't want a Godfather kill to happen.
Someone had the temerity to come home from school, so my dogs are furious. I apologize.
Yeah, that's just not okay.
How very rude of whoever that was.
Honestly.
I'm not... Yeah, okay. I'm not hallucinating. The Pukka goes before the Godfather.
If an Amazon delivery worker ever wanted to just decide that, you know what, today's the day to start crime, I'd be set.
So I'm
My
gonna
dogs would...
I'm gonna wait a little bit just for chambermaid purposes. But this is gonna be a final 5. Yeah, okay. I don't know if that was the best move, but I understand why Smelly did that, I think.
Fuck shit up real bad.
Read your pronouns, and I'm like, yeah, you probably have thought about that, and I agree.
Good morning! That's all.
Yeah!
Okay.
Menstrual.
Volkstar, I have a public question. How do you run Menstrual?
Can you
does it-
specify?
Does it occur at the moment that you kill a minion? Or if, for example, the Minstrel is Pukka poison,
as long as the minstrel needs to be sober at the time that the minion is executed in order for the minstrel might to trigger.
Okay. Okay, so I will trust Melly. I think Caleb is the Godfather +1. I trust Rob T Films. The problem here is Demon Wolf. What about your seamstress no on Matthias and Rob T Films? That doesn't make sense.
I am a minstrel. I am a seamstress. We are on 5. I am happy to fucking die.
Yeah, I think you're a minion or a demon now.
What about Matilda with this farmer claim?
Gossip. I'm the gossip. That might be why. Yep. Yeah. That's like I fully forgot the gossip yesterday, which is apparently great. Yeah.
Awesome. So who do we think? What do we think? I think we have at least. So we definitely have an evil dead now.
Yeah. Yeah, there's also the ridiculous number of outsider claims.
Yeah.
So...
I do think we have a godfather, but someone, unless like 2 of the minions are claiming outsider, but
yeah, but then that just there's 2 outsiders, right?
yeah, and then with the godfather there'll be either 3 or 1.
Yeah, probably 3 because we have 3 claims plus a potential drunk, right?
Yeah.
But so. Okay. Because my gossips were first day that there's a pet hag and second day that it's Vortex. Yesterday I fully forgot I was going to and I forgot.
Yeah.
So if
can sell the world where like you're evil and Demon Wolf is evil, and like you're intentionally playing really outed to like, I don't know, sell his bluff or something. I'm claiming farmer. The chambermaid stuff I'm pretty sure is to try and get me dead. I'm pretty sure Matilda's the actual farmer.
Yeah,
but
Matilda
I'm
said she was
just
the
gonna-
farmer.
Yeah, I'm just gonna write it out, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna double claim.
I don't think anyone susses Spogger or you. Like, there's no like conversation around you two particularly. There was that thing with Matthias, and then
Yeah.
but then the Slayer.
Welcome back. Shenanigans and nominations are open. Demon Wolf.
And this is a nom. I will let Shenanigans go first.
Okay, Seb.
For the people that weren't here when I explained this, pretty well known now, Smelly Spogger is claiming Minstrel. When we kill Caleb, assuming they're a minion, maybe a godfather, +1, that makes me trust Matthias, make me trust Aaron, and make me trust Rob T Films. Why Rob T Films? Because if Rob was a minion when we executed them, we wouldn't have any deaths. The night after,
Yeah, it
we
would
had-
have been a minstrel day.
was me and Thomas the Tinker. That doesn't explain, however, the seamstress know that Demon Wolf has between Matthias and Rob T Films. That's why I think Demon Wolf is either a minion or a demon.
I agree.
Matthias.
Okay. No, that if a Pukka picked Caleb and Caleb is not a minion, there also would be no death.
Yeah.
Is that a question for me or for the town?
That is true.
I mean, you can give me the definitive answer. The town can give me a speculative answer.
All right. So, what night would you think that Caleb was chosen by the Pukka?
So the day that we executed Caleb, if the night before the Pukka had picked them,
Yeah,
they're already
then
dead.
There'd be no
Oh,
death. Yeah.
yes. So if the Pukka chosen player is executed, then the Pukka obviously doesn't get to kill that night. They just get to poison somebody else.
And if, let's say, the minstrel is a neighbor of mine and I texted them that I think Caleb's a minion and I'm going to try and get them killed before they picked their kill for the night, that is just a possibility that could be true before we tunnel on someone else.
That's also possible. Yeah, I hate to say it, but that's also possible.
It is.
I'm not saying that I think it's my theory. I'm just saying before we tunnel on the collective of farmers.
Could also be any other demon sinking.
I would also like to add that Seb, when you were talking about who you trust, so you're claiming Barber, you're saying that you trust Rob, who's claiming Sweetheart, you're saying you trust Aaron, who's claiming Drunk, and then I guess Thomas, who's the Tinker who died randomly. So you're saying you trust all 4 outsider claims, when I don't think mechanically we can have all 4 in game. I think the most we can have is 3.
I totally
there's a
forgot.
flaw
Yeah.
there too. Yeah.
I totally forgot that. In that case,
To be
So there's a
fair,
flaw in
Aaron is
there.
only claiming Drunk because I, as a grandmother, saw him as a drunk.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So Rob T is evil, and Smelly is evil as well. Yeah, there's just a Pukka that is.
It could have
Alright.
sunk a kill.
Um,
Could have sunk a
that's
kill.
on the
I'm just gonna
assumption that
ask
Rob is the
people
one that's
to
lying.
give Matilda some space. She's had their end up for a while.
Yeah, it's been fine for me with luck. I'm a gossip. I've been claiming farmer to everyone, but gossip. So count that into potential deaths and stuff.
Okay.
Like,
You
how
haven't
do
had any
gossip?
gossip kills.
Probably, yeah. That's also what kind of makes it Pukkas or whatever. Maybe weird. I'll put it in chat.
What have you gossiped?
I'll write it in chat.
All right, I'll go back to Thomas and then Demon Wolf for the nomination. Thomas?
I mean, notably, I would like to point out that when we are dealing with gossip, there, even if this is a possible that this was a minstrel night, there could have been actually multiple minstrel nights, but with like gossip kills or something like that, just to
minstrel, yeah.
World.
Minstrel's also hard to gauge in a Pukka world because somebody's going to be poisoned from the night before, which will already go off even if the Pukka's drunk. Is that correct? Like, if somebody's Pukka poisoned on a minstrel night, they still die?
No, actually, so if there is a Pukka and the minstrel, what happens is at the time that the minion is executed, the minstrel goes off. So on that night, everybody is drunk and nobody dies. But the Pukka tokens, the Pukka tokens will stay. So what will happen is that the person who was Pukka poisoned at the time that the minion is executed will actually die not the day after, but the day after the minstrel day.
Also, notably, my information is incorrect because everyone is poisoned. So Godfather couldn't have killed, and gossip kill wouldn't happen if I'm correct. If the gossip during the day, then the kill wouldn't happen during the night, right? Is that correct?
It does. Gossip kills at night. It
Gossip
looks
kills
back
at
to the
night.
statements during the day.
No, but in a minstrel night, it doesn't. Correct?
On a minstrel night, it wouldn't. That's correct, because on a minstrel night, everyone will be drunk. Demon Wolf?
Probably disregard the minstrel world.
Demon Wolf nominates Demon Wolf.
Okay, Demon Wolf asks for death. Why?
I am a spent seamstress. We are on final 5. I am happy to close the world where I am potentially the demon. Aaron claims they are the slayer. They've shot me, but Matthias says they are the drunk. So, not sure what's going on there. Again, spent seamstress. I will say I do not trust the minstrel.
Okay, majority is 3.
I think it's fine to not trust me. I do think you're evil on the basis that Rob died and we didn't have a minstrel night. Whether you do or don't believe that
There's
I'm the
not enough.
minstrel, all I can go off of is the token that I
And
see.
between the minstrel or just Aaron.
Yeah, but
Sean?
Smelly, if you trust Rob, that means that you don't trust either Aaron, Thomas, or me. Because the outsider count doesn't make sense.
I just want to double check. Caleb, is your claim public? I have you marked as something. I don't know.
That is
Preacher.
Are your picks public?
Smelly is the kill for today.
I don't know if they're public. I've told them to some people.
Can someone remind me who was
I did
executed
Hip
when
Hip
Thomas
Night 1, Matilda Night 2, and Demon Wolf Night 3.
It's also worth noting that a witch has not gone off since day 1.
Right.
Yeah, we haven't had that many nominations though.
I just
in a
think
lot of
it's
days.
on me.
Ooh, I don't like that. That frames
Sean?
me.
Can I nominate Matilda?
Sean nominates Matilda. Why?
I mean, Shot in the Dark. I don't know if we want to execute today. We don't really have to, but
Well,
my
in
thought
5 we kind of
process
do.
is, I guess, yeah. I mean, we can skip. It's just not great. I'm just looking at the gossips. Night 1 is no pit tag in play, which would place it as like Godfather Witch, which
is what it looks like anyway.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. Yeah, never mind. Could be evil, but I don't have a good gauge here.
Matilda?
I'm good. If this closes worlds for people, it's fine. But I'm slightly... If the witch is still alive, then nominating today is kind of scary. But yeah, I am just good, but I'm fine to die if that closes worlds for people. Unless we think there's a lot of... Is there a possibility that we have 3 evils alive?
I don't think so with outsiders.
It's possible
Yeah.
with some really unlucky witch picks, or if the witch just keeps picking
Alright.
rolls and not.
I will run
Think
the
of
vote.
this.
Notably, we have not yet confirmed that this
The
is
witch
not
also
Warlock.
disables that final 3.
Yeah, but
It could be
Similarly, if it
a
is
peasant son of a godfather.
wait, if it's a minstrel night, then
Can
we
somebody
can
please
still
nominate Smelly?
0 is not enough.
yeah, I'll nominate Smelly.
Mathilda nominates Smelly. Why?
Viable demon candidate. We should kill someone on 5. Unless we think, yeah.
Look at that.
Okay, Smelly, your
Yeah,
defense.
pretty much, guys.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm a demon candidate, we can kill me to close worlds. I wouldn't like me to die because we will be losing out on a valuable good vote and a good nomination. But if it closes worlds, then so be it.
Alright, majority is 3.
Pertinent.
Yes, sir, you have pertinent, sorry.
Hi. I know some people think I'm evil, but I am the seamstress, and both of the people I've got a no on are dead, and you didn't proc either night.
That's
I
why I,
don't
think
trust
you're
you.
evil.
3 is majority.
I spent most of the game
we
thinking
should
Matilda could
get
be bigger
this or something on the block.
We should kill somebody at top.
Okay, I want them.
Okay.
3 is enough. Smelly's on the block.
Yeah, I also want to nominate Aaron.
Okay, Smelly nominates Aaron. Hang on, just checking.
This is just the only person. Oh, it's
Yeah.
Charm as well. This is just the only person, one of the few people that haven't been nominated yet. I do think there's Godfather alive. It might not be worthwhile killing them, but I am a little bit suspicious of Matthias. I don't think necessarily that Aaron could be the drunk. I feel like that could be him saying that to the Slayer and getting him to waste the Slayer shot as he did, or just not use it valuably. Yeah, obviously I don't want to die. Good character. We'll be losing out on a good vote here, but the options there.
Okay, Aaron, what's your defense?
Well, that's normally what I do. Was like I normally shoot day 1. Plus, I was in between, based on social vibes, shooting Demon Wolf as I did, and Mathilda, which I've come to learn is possible demon candidates, which is very unlucky.
Pertinent?
Yes?
Did you say and Matilda?
I understand that 5 drinks a night technically classifies my grandson as a drunk, but listen, they're trying really hard. It's a rough world out there. I believe in my grandbaby.
Okay, 3 ties, 4 dies.
I'm a mind.
Who has not voted yet? Or who has not nominated yet?
Me.
Are you the only one that hasn't nominated?
Yeah, I know it was on me the entire time.
No, the reason
It
I'm
just
asking
makes
is
no
because
sense.
that means the witch is almost certainly dead, right? Because somebody
Yeah,
would
I
have died
have
to her.
Rob T as the witch.
I
Smelly
was
is
so tempted
executed.
today as well.
Smelly dies. And congratulations to the good team.
Yay!
I'd
Made-
such a
made
good
balls
plan
of
if he didn't execute. Oh man.
But I will say, Evil was playing really well, and I thought if Demon or Mathilda got on the block, they had a really good chance of winning. So let's go through it. Who said that Rob T was the witch? Whoever that was, you were correct.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yes.
Rob, you
Yeah.
cursed me.
Seb was
Yeah.
the barber, one of several outsiders. The other was Thomas, that I killed during the day, actually, in an intentionally ambiguous way, so that I could wake the Godfather Chum that night.
Oh, wow.
Except
Wow.
that
Oh,
the
whoa,
Godfather
ooh.
chose to sink and was also Pukka poisoned, presumably
No, I respect it. Yeah.
to sell a minstrel bluff. And I thought that was actually not that bad. Going for the kill would have outed Smelly as most likely evil there. So it was kind of a game of, is Smelly a minion or the demon? I respect the Sink, I think. I think the Sink was a pretty decent play until it unfortunately went sideways. Waffles was the Oracle who died immediately to the Witch. Hip was the Mayor who died
Strict
immediately to
fist
the Pukka.
angrily.
Snipe.
Demon Wolf was the seamstress, who had the correct no between Rob T Films and Matthias the Grandmother, who I showed Aaron the drunk, because we had the first game with the Vortox, where the grandmother saw the drunk on a minion, and I thought that was going to be funny and just sow some Vortox paranoia. Mathilda was actually the gossip. She never made the correct gossip. And
Which
Caleb
was
was the
the
preacher who never preached any
Apologies to
minions.
Caleb.
I will say this: I had such a good plan for the last day. I was going to kill Chum because he was claiming farmer, and then go,
Mhm.
guys, I'm the farmer now, and then I was going to get Demon
Oh.
or Matilda.